Bhagavate Sri Ramakrishna. Letters of Swami Vivekananda. Arise, awake onward. I only tell you this, that whoever reads this letter will imbibe my spirit. Have faith onward, Swami Vivekananda. Letter number 109. Return to Swami Brahmananda Ji. Care of E.T. Sturdy, Highview, Caversham, reading 4th October 1895. My dear Rakhal, you know that I am now in England. I shall stay here for about a month and go back to America. Next summer, I shall again come to England. At present, there is not much prospect in England, but the Lord is omnipotent. Let us wait and see. It is impossible for Dash to come now. The thing is, the money belongs to Mr. Sturdy, and we must have the kind of man he likes. Mr. Sturdy has taken initiation from me and is a very enterprising and good man. Mr. Sturdy has taken initiation from me and is a very enterprising and good man. In the first place, we want a man who has a thorough mastery of English and Sanskrit. It is true that Dash will be able to pick up English soon, should he come here. But I am as yet unable to bring men here to learn. We want them first, who will be able to teach. In the second place, I trust those that will not desert me in prosperity and adversity alike. The most trustworthy men are needed. Then, after the foundation is laid, let him who will come and make a noise. There is no fear. Dash gave no proof of wisdom in being carried away by a hubbub and joining the party of those charlatans. Sir, granted that Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was a sham, granted that it has been a very serious mistake indeed to take refuge in him, but what is the way out now? What if one life is spent in vain? But shall a man eat his own words? Can there be such a thing as having a dozen husbands? Any of you may join any party you like. I have no objection. No, not in the least. But traveling this world over, I find that, save and except his circle alone, everywhere else, thought and act are at variance. For those that belong to him, I have the utmost love, the utmost confidence. I have no alternative in the matter. Call me one-sided if you will, but there you have my bona fide avowal. If but a thorn pricks the foot of one who has surrendered himself to Sri Ramakrishna, it makes my bones ache. All others I love. You will find very few men so unsectarian as I am. But you must excuse me, I have that bit of bigotry. If I do not appeal to his name, whose else shall I? It will be time enough to seek for a big guru in our next birth. But in this, it is that unlearned Brahmin who has bought this body of mine forever. I give you a bit of my mind. Don't be angry, pray. I am your slave so long as you are his. Step a hair's breadth outside that, and you and I are on a par. All the sects and societies that you see, the whole host of them inside the country are out. He has already swallowed them all, my brother. Mayai vaite nihataha purvameva nimittamatram bhavasavyasachin. These have verily been killed by myself long ago. Be only the instrument, O Arjuna. Today or tomorrow they will be merged in your own body, O man of little faith. Through his grace, Brahmandam Goshpadayate, the whole universe becomes a hoof mark of the cow. Be not traitors, that is a sin past atonement. Name, fame, good deeds, et juhoshi, et tapasyasi, edashnasi, etc. Whatever sacrifices you perform, whatever penances you undergo, whatever you eat, surrender everything to his feet. What on earth do we want? He has given us refuge. What more do we want? Bhakti is verily its own reward. What else is needed? My brother, He who made men of us by feeding and clothing and imparting wisdom and knowledge, who opened the eyes of ourselves, whom day and night we found the living God, must we be traitors to Him? And you forget the mercy of such a Lord. The lives of Buddha and Krishna and Jesus are matters of ancient history, and doubts are entertained about their historicity. And you, in spite of seeing the greatness of Sri Ramakrishna's life in flesh and blood, sometimes you lose your head. Fie upon you! I have nothing to say. His likeness is being worshipped in and out of your country by godless and heartless men, and you are stranded at times on disbelief. In a breath He will create for Himself hundreds of thousands of such as you are. Blessed is your birth, blessed your lineage, and blessed your country, that you were allowed to take the dust of His feet. Well, I can't help. He's protecting us, forsooth. I see it before my eyes. Insane that you are, is it through my own strength that beauty like that of fairies and hundreds of thousands of rupees lose their attraction and appear as nothing to me? Or is it He who is protecting me? He who has no faith in Him and no reverence for the Holy Mother will be a downright loser, I tell you plainly. Haramohan has written about his troubled circumstances and says he will be dislodged from his home soon. He has asked for some lectures, but I have none at present, but I have still some money left in my purse which I shall send him. So he need not be afraid. I could send him at once, but I suspect that the money I last sent miscarried, therefore I postpone sending it. Secondly, I know besides of no address to send it to. I see the Madrasis have failed to start the paper. Practical wisdom is altogether wanting in the Hindu race, I see. Whenever you promise to do any work, you must do it exactly at the appointed time. Our people lose their faith in you. Money matters require a speedy reply. If Master Mahashay be willing, tell him to be my Calcutta agent, for I have an implicit faith in him, and he understands a good deal of these things. It is not for a childish and noisy rabble to do it. Tell him to fix upon a center, an address that will not change every hour, and to which I shall direct all my Calcutta correspondence. Business is business, yours, etc. Vivekananda. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.